Well, hello, and welcome to our special interview series celebrating National Homeownership Month. I am Denise Watkins, and this month we will be interviewing 4 guests, and they will be sharing how homeownership has impacted their lives. And just so you know, that homeownership is not for everyone, as you will hear in some of these stories. So when you're buying a home, you should be considering several factors. Financially ready, know the difference between renting and owning, the steadiness of your career, and market conditions, because they all play a role in purchasing a house. So I am so excited to share these interviews with you, so stay tuned. So, welcome to our interview series. We have several guests this month who's going to be sharing their stories about home ownership. And today I am so excited to bring along here Clarissa. So, Clarissa has been in my life for a very long time. I love this girl like she's my own daughter. She is a homeowner. She's been a homeowner for a few years. And not only that, she's an illustrator, she's an artist, she has her own clothing line, and she's a traveler. So with all of that, Clarissa, I have 2 questions that I want to ask you. How has home ownership impacted your life?
Oh man, it had a positive impact on my life, both financially. I've had financial stability, and it will provide me financial stability long term.
Yeah.
But also, in the same token, a little bit of freedom. So what I mean by that is, like, long term, like it's more cost effective.
Okay.
Because during this time, like, rent is sky high,
Oh my
interest
God, yes.
rates are crazy,
It
and it's
is.
only going to go up and get worse.
That's
But
true.
since I'm like locked in, like when I'm like
Yeah.
70 years old, I want to have like a $2 mortgage,
That's
or
right.
a really low, a locked in interest rate, or it's paid off by then.
Yeah.
So, but also, like, it provides me a little bit of freedom, because, like, if I want to move, I don't have to wait like 12 months to be like, oh, I gotta wait for my lease to come up, and
Great
then I can
idea.
move. I can just
Yeah.
move whenever and be like, okay, I can just do that. Put a renter in, have some passive income generate, or if I decide not to, I can sell it and still have some income.
Well, you really thought that out.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good benefit.
I like that. I like that. So, what advice would you give to someone who's planning to buy their first home?
I would say get something that suits you, but also like live below your means and live within your means. Because a lot of people go out here and they see the biggest, fanciest thing because they qualify for $600,000. Well, you really don't have to go out there and buy a $600,000 house.
True,
There
true.
is a such thing as being housebroken.
That's true.
And also, like, factor in phantom costs.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is it's costs that you don't see at the closing table.
That's true.
On a piece of paper. So, like, if something breaks, you have a little bit of wiggle room to pay for that busted pipe
That's
that just
true.
leaked all over your floor.
I'm glad you shared that. Clarissa.
Yeah, it's like a thing that
Yeah.
no one talks about, like, or a home, and
Yeah.
have property, but also, like, just keep in mind that things cost money, and they're
Right.
like big costs, like
Yeah.
a couple grand. So you want to put a little bit of money to the side, but you also want to have room to do other things like travel, invest. Maybe
Like
you want
what
to have a
you do.
family, like what I
Yeah.
do. So you want to live within your means, and the home ownership is possible. You can do it like that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Clarissa, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate
Thanks for having me
sharing
here.
your experiences. I'm quite sure you have to. If you have any questions, you want to reach out to me, or you have some questions for Clarissa, our contact information is below. Like I said, she's an artist, she's an illustrator, and you can see some of her designs by clicking the link below. And bye for now.
Thank you.